Mysterious pneumonia outbreak in Wuhan, China.
A new type of coronavirus.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
More than 2 billion COVID-19 vaccines administered worldwide.
And it's even harder pretending like everything's normal when it's not.
Мною принято решение о проведении специальной военной операции.
The Russian president says a military operation is now underway in eastern Ukraine.
Explosions and air raid sirens are ringing out in cities across this country.
We do need to raise the debt ceiling to avoid economic calamity.
The US government has hit its debt ceiling of $31.4 trillion, causing a tense standoff.
We're learning today the extraordinary planning that went into President Biden's secret trip to war-torn Ukraine.
Today we host President Biden. That is so important signal for us, and we are proud of it. Thank you very much for coming, Mr. President. That is a huge moment of supporting the Ukraine.
A series of powerful successive earthquakes struck the Turkish-Syrian border on February 6th. The first and most powerful was a 7.8 magnitude quake. Then a second 7.5 magnitude quake hit in the afternoon, followed by its own series of aftershocks. In their wake, a humanitarian and economic crisis.
The Oscar goes to...
The Oscar goes to...
Michelle Yeoh.
RRR. Avatar, The Way of Water. Brendan Fraser. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Everything, Everywhere.
Is this on? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, no ho. Okay.
God save the king!
Prince Charles finally becoming the king of the United Kingdom.
Today, 17th of March 2023, the International Criminal Court has issued 2 warrants of arrest in the Ukraine situation. For Vladimir Putin, President of the Russian Federation, and for Maria Lvova-Belova, Commissioner of the Russian President for Children's Rights.
That would be my hangover breakfast.
It is now official that Mr. Xi Jinping has been re-elected as China's president for an unprecedented third term.
You have to understand, Chinatown is very in favor of China.
Tonight, after 2 decades in power, Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has won yet again.
It's happened yet again. Another country in Africa has plunged into unrest. This time it's Gabon. The country's military officers have announced that they have seized power, and this unfolded on live television. This is the second coup in Africa this year, and less than a month since Niger. The question is, what does this mean for Africa?
Let's talk about what's happening in Sudan.
Rival forces remain locked in a power struggle despite international calls for a ceasefire.
It's an all-out battle for control of the country between Sudan's army and a paramilitary unit known as the Rapid Support Forces, the RSF, led by men who used to be allies.
Twitter users are waking up to find that little blue bird has flown the coop.
OpenAI was founded on the belief that artificial intelligence has the potential to improve nearly every aspect of our lives, but also that it creates serious risks we have to work together to manage.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
The social media giant Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, has officially launched its new app, Threads.
What the hell happened?
It's a good opener.
Sam Altman has essentially been fired from OpenAI.
Nope.
Well, the drama continues. Sam Altman is back as CEO of San Francisco-based OpenAI.
They attacked by air, land and sea, taking Israel by surprise during a major Jewish holiday. Now, 13 and a half hours after Hamas launched its audacious assault, Israel says it's at war. Dozens of Hamas fighters crossed the heavily fortified border in at least 7 places, gunning down civilians, torching homes and taking hostages, including in the Ofakim and Be'eri kibbutzes. and Palestinians are already paying a heavy price. Airstrikes raining down on Gaza and a warning that electricity supplies to the Strip will be cut.
Israel has also cut off water, electricity, fuel, and food to the people there and declared a total siege.
احنا جايين من غزة وكل الدعم بيجي إلنا. أنا بحكي ما بخافش منهم. أنا بحكي إلهم كمان. أنا كل الدعم بيجي لقطاع غزة. المساعدات ما بيجوا للأمة ولا بيجي للشعب، كله للبيوت إلهم. خليهم ياخدون ولا يطخون ولا يعملوا اللي بدهم إياه حماية.
If I don't make it through this, I love everybody.
This wildfire, now the second deadliest in modern U.S. history.
I do not know what the final number is going to be, and it's going to be horrible and tragic. It's a community, and so the amount of loss is incredible.
So finally, the first day of the G20 summit has started here. In his remarks, India's Prime Minister announced the inclusion of the African Union as a permanent member of the G20. This is a huge step towards making the G20 more inclusive.
नई दिल्ली G20 लीडर्स समिट डिक्लेरेशन पर सहमति बनी है.
Now let's turn to Dubai and the latest from the COP28 climate summit. Across the day, we've been hearing from various world leaders, and it's been announced that at least 116 nations have committed to tripling renewable energy capacity to combat global warming.
We cannot save a burning planet via fire hose of fossil fuels. We must accelerate a just, equitable transition to renewables.